About a year and a half ago, I made a video that was all about how to use launch control in under a minute. A lot of people found that video very helpful. This video will be like that video with an additional launch control feature that nobody has really talked about and a thing that I discovered only a few days ago. I don't want to waste any more of your time. Let's get right into the video. Launch control is impossible to use at a race start because you can't control anything besides the accelerator at a race start. It takes a few seconds to get up onto the launch control, and all the cars that are not using launch control that you are racing against will have left the start before you have even begun to engage launch control. Launch control is just really something that'll help you beat your friends when you're free roaming around the map and having some fun. For launch control to work, you have to be using the shifting setting, manual with clutch. Now that you're able to do launch control, I must inform you that launch control only works well with all-wheel drive vehicles or low-powered front and rear-wheel drive vehicles. This is because when you use launch control, your throttle has to be at 100%, and if you're in a fast car that's rear or front wheel drive, you'll just spin like crazy and launch control won't be any fun for you. Just an FYI. I inverted my e-brake and clutch so that A is now my clutch and LB is my e-brake. With that, let me show you with a controller camera how to engage launch control. The first step is to fully press in the e-brake and the accelerator. You will see in your speedometer that your revs climb and then settle at a low RPM. With the e-brake and accelerator pressed, step 2 is to push the clutch in. Nothing visible will happen to your vehicle during step 2. With the e-brake, accelerator, and clutch pressed, step 3 is to quickly pump the e-brake up and down. Doing this will raise your RPM. Right now your launch control is fully activated. The only thing you have to do in order to launch is to release the e-brake and clutch at the same time while keeping the accelerator fully pressed. What I stumbled upon last week while using launch control is something that you can actually use to determine what RPM you want to launch at. Say for instance you pump the e-brake too much and now you're launching at redline rather than at a lower RPM. Instead of starting launch control all over again and trying to time your e-brake pumps better, you can actually lower the RPM when it's too high. With the clutch, accelerator, and e-brake pressed, partially release the accelerator, and that will cause your RPM to slowly fall to your desired point. Once you have gotten to the RPM that you want, fully press the accelerator back in. With the RPM that you want chosen, just release the clutch and e-brake and your car will launch forward. That's my revised guide on how to use launch control in Forza Horizon 4. Thanks for watching.